Welcome back to the Untouchaballs podcast. Caden and Evan here, bringing you our World Series preview. Evan, how are you doing today?
Excited, Caden. Excited. Finally, the World Series, man. Waiting all
Yeah.
year for it. One
Yes.
we were expecting this one, right?
Oh, exactly what we both called. You might have said Phillies over Rangers. I might have said Braves over Rangers. Who knows what happened back in March
Ouch.
when things were said?
Nobody was
We
watching.
we we both definitely said Dodgers and Blue Jays.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. We saw both these teams making the World Series once again. The Dodgers going for the repeat. The Jays looking for their first World Series since the 90s. So, yeah, today in this episode, we're going to go through, we're going to give, obviously, who we think is going to win this year's World Series and how many games, our World Series MVP pick, and one bold prediction we have for what's something that's going to happen during this series. So, I guess, start off, let's just kind of talk about the two teams here, Dwyer. A little bit with the Blue Jays. You know, big series against the Mariners there, down 2-0, lost the first two games at home. They're able to come back, big game seven. George Springer, clutch in the playoffs once
What a
again.
bomb.
Springer dinger, what a home run. And yeah, first World Series since the 90s, first World Series appearance. And Vlad is the hottest hitter on planet Earth right now.
Yeah, to start off with the George Springer bomb, I was talking to one of my buddies, and we were kind of saying how, like, he sucked. That deal just wasn't worth it for the Blue Jays when they signed him. Like, he's been just hurt, not good. He's had a
Until
great
this
year
year.
this year, and that bomb solidified that deal. It was a great deal. Because, man, I mean, talk about as clutch as you could be right there. Team needed him right there so bad, did it, and, like, that sealed really the game. You know, that took all the morale out of, Seattle. And like you said, with Vlad, I mean, you paid the guy to be this. You know what I mean? Like, you paid him $500 million to hit like this in the playoffs, and he's proving that. And a lot of people are picking against the Dodgers. Obviously, odds have the Dodgers as favorites in this series. But, man, like, they're hot. The Blue Jays are hot, man. They're really hot.
The Blue Jays offense, like you said, they're extremely hot. They've been putting up runs. It's going to come down to those Blue Jay starters. What can Gosman, Shane Bieber, Treya Savage do in this World Series? That's going to be interesting. And then, obviously, you're going to have to look at that bullpen. Can Jeff Hoffman lock it down late in games if the Blue Jays have a lead? And then on the Dodgers side, you have that series, that NLCS 4-0 sweep against the Brewers. They've been done for a week now. It's been nice and easy for them. Ohtani with the greatest individual performance of all time
Yeah.
in that closeout games with 10 strikeouts and 3 home runs. So that's crazy as well. One thing I do want to note though, like before we get into picking who we think is going to win this series, there's been 4 instances in MLB history where one of the teams in the World Series has swept the CS while the other team went to a game 7. All 4 of those times, the team that went to a game 7 ended up winning the series. The two most recent examples being, you got the 2012 Giants over the Tigers and the 2007 Red Sox over the Rockies. Those are those two most recent examples. I still believe the Rockies could have won that World Series if the Red Sox didn't wait till Game 7 to win that
Yeah.
ALCS. So that's a big one coming in. So, yeah, after that, Dwyer, what is your take on this series as we head into Game 1 tonight as this is released?
It is very interesting you bring that point up because, I mean, like you said, it's been sunshine and rainbows for the Dodgers this playoffs. They had really little to any struggle at all. But with that said, that does hurt. You know, that isn't a very good thing either. You know, I mean, how many days have they been off? Over a week and a half, almost 2 weeks going into the series. So that's a long time off. And like you said, the Blue Jays are a lot more fresh. They've been playing a lot longer, or I guess you could say locked in. I don't know. But with that said, I am going to be taking the Dodgers in this series. I'm going to say in 6 games. I think it'll be competitive games, but everything is just set up for the Dodgers to win this World Series. You know, they kind of coasted the entire regular season, which made sense. You know, they just waited for everybody to get healthy, and everybody is healthy. That was the problem. That was the one thing we talk about the Dodgers. It's like they're a bunch of glass arms there. Are they going to be there in the playoffs? And everybody's there that they need. So I just don't see anyone beating this team. I don't think the Blue Jays get it done.
Yeah, I mean, Stoner, Sorry, man. We know you're pulling and rooting for these Jays. I'm gonna be pulling and rooting for the Jays. I can't stand if the Dodgers win another World Series. But it's gonna be the Dodgers winning this World Series. I'm with you, Dwyer. I do think it also goes 6 games. And yeah, like you said, all the glass arms are healthy right now. You get Yamamoto and Snell games 1 and 2 in Toronto, and then you got Otani and Glass now games 3 and 4. Back to the other two. Then you got that rotation has been so lights out all playoffs. I don't really see that changing. And then that lineup, obviously, still Shohei, one of the best World Series performers in recent memory with Freddie Freeman. He just rakes every time in the World Series. You got Mookie, Tommy Edman just performs in the playoffs. Kike just performs in the playoffs. Teoscar rakes. Like, I know we've said it all year. This Dodgers team's insanely good, and they're healthy now. That rotation is healthy and is probably going to go 6 innings in every game to not have to try to go dive into that. Not Blue Jays, Dodgers bullpen that has been a little iffy, throughout the season. So yeah, I'm with you 100% there. Dodgers in this series in 6. And yeah, now who's your World Series MVP pick if you do have the Dodgers winning this World Series?
I mean, Cade, I feel like it's pretty simple. I think you got to go Otani, right? I mean, he's going to be the heavy favorite to be. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been great in the playoffs. He really hasn't. He wasn't very good in that Brewers series up until that last game.
Until Game 4.
That last game was good enough to win you an MVP. So I'm riding Shohei with that one.
Yeah, it is most likely going to be Shohei. It's his thing to lose if the Dodgers win the series. But, to be different, to be, a little just fun or something. I really do think Teoscar could come in and steal this MVP if he comes, against his OG team.
That's cool.
Blue Jays and then Mariners now with the Dodgers. Won the World Series last year, raked in the playoffs. Now against his former team, going back to Toronto. I could see Teoscar having a really good series, find himself in those 6 games hitting 3 bombs with 6, 7 extra base hits. Kind of carry the offense while the pitching staff does the work on the defensive side.
He's kind of he's a forgotten guy in that lineup. He really is.
And he's so good.
So good. If he was on any other team, he'd be highly talked about. The guy, it's just he's hidden behind all those stars.
Yeah.
But there are a couple questions I feel like, at least on the Blue Jays side of things, I want to ask you about. What do you do with Bo Bichette coming back?
I don't know, because I mean, obviously you want him, if he's healthy, you want him in the lineup, at the top of that lineup, trying to set the table for a Vlad, for anyone else's lineup, try to get base runners on. But I mean, you haven't seen him in a while. He had a good regular season. He'd been out for a while, and then I don't know if you want to just throw him in start of the World Series and see what happens. I think at least this weekend, I would be surprised if we see him start a game, maybe once it switches to LA. But I would be very surprised if we see him start a game here in Toronto this weekend. Maybe a late inning pinch hit or something, but I don't see him playing 9 innings.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, you haven't been hitting for the last, 3-4 weeks he's been out for?
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed the entire playoffs, so, you're just jumping right back in the fire. It's been a hot lineup. It'd be hard to, take somebody out of there. If you do, who do you take out? Would you say IKF?
Oh, 100% IKF. He doesn't need to be in the lineup or anything, but...
Yeah. Bo isn't very good defensively, though. Correct?
Oh, he's bad defensively.
Knee injury would be a guy that you DH?
Springer, what about him? Can he really play the field right now with his knee?
A lot of questions there. Yeah, I don't know.
He took 97 off the kneecap just a week ago.
Oh yeah. That looks so painful. And it was his back knee too. You're you're just not expecting it.
No, did you hear the broadcast when that happened, Dwyer? They're that registered on StatCast as 100-mile-an-hour exit velo batted ball.
Oh.
Off his kneecap.
Yeah. And he tried staying in the game, man. What a gamer.
Yeah, and then comes in Game 7, hits the game-winning home run.
Oh, that was so awesome. I know. Game of his career, honestly. I'm also interested to see too, what happens with this pitching, how they go about it. I know Savage is the only announced starter for Game 1. That guy. I know we talked about him a little bit on here. He's going to be a future ace in the making here. It's just a matter of time, obviously. I mean, he only made like what, a couple starts before the playoffs, anyways, and now he's
I think it was 5 regular
five
season
starts.
starts.
Now he's starting game of the World Series. It's insane. It's awesome, really. I mean, he was in the minor league baseball for less than a year, shoved up, stud. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that splitter's disgusting. That's a strikeout pitch, and it will play in game 1. And then, yeah, it is question mark because, I mean, you're relying on some older arms and like a Kevin Gausman, Shane Bieber, and like they haven't looked bad so far in the playoffs. But you also haven't had to go against this Dodgers lineup so far.
Very true. Very true. I mean, Seattle had a pretty weak lineup compared to the Dodgers, so it's
Comparatively, for sure.
Yeah. Plus side is they haven't seen you Savage yet, so I think that's going to help them. I mean, what would be the path for the Blue Jays to win this series, you think? It is nice that they will have, like, the Game 7. If it does go that far, they do have the home field advantage.
In my eyes, if the Blue Jays want to win this series, they have to win both at home this weekend. If you have to win games 1 and 2, if you split, I think the Dodgers still take it in 6. And if you get swept at home, 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Like, I think they have to take both at home this weekend to have a chance at winning this series.
Yeah, I'm with you with that. I mean, Vlad's going to have to go even crazy. He's going to have to hit like 605 bombs in this series if we have a chance, really. But like I said, man, if you're off that long in baseball, it's weird. It's weird.
It is
to be
weird.
off that long. I mean, I'm sure they've been like scrimmaging or whatever, but it's still not the same as like playoff atmosphere. So, I don't know. It's gonna be exciting.
It's very exciting. And yeah, Dwight, what is your bold prediction on something that's going to happen during one of the games of this World Series?
I'm going to say Blue Jays win game 1, and I think it's going to be like a Trey Savage goes like 12 Ks, 6 innings. And they take game. I think they kill him. I think they take a huge. It's a big first game 1 win. I think they win by like 8 runs.
Oh, so killing by the Jays in game 1 with Savage 12 Ks.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, okay. Bold, but not against it. Mine will be a little different than that. I don't know what game we will see it in, but I do think in this series we're going to see a game where both Vlad and Ohtani, no, not Ohtani, Vlad and Teoscar both have multi-homer games in the same game.
That's very specific too. All right, I like it.
Vlad and Teoscar.
Who wins that game?
Back and forth. Ooh. Dodgers.
The Dodgers, yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Most likely, I'm gonna just say Dodgers.
Yeah. What are the odds for them to win the series? I think we're looking. It was like
minus... Dodgers are minus 220 favorite.
That's just disrespecting the Blue Jays, man.
It is, but it's also like I'm not taking the Jays.
I mean, props to the Jays getting this far already. I don't want to be like it's over. It ain't over. It definitely is not over. But like, no one. I mean, nobody had
Dwyer
this far.
Maybe a little bit Thunder Pacers-esque.
I mean, Pacers couldn't get the job done, but like,
Pacers, but like. Everyone thought the Thunder would just go in and kill the Pacers. We got it to Game 7. Obviously, the Thunder still won, but maybe the Blue Jays can surprise us a little and just come out firing on all cylinders.
Like you said, anything could happen in baseball, man. I mean, it can. I mean, granted, they have a huge advantage, I feel like. And honestly, this might be the last year to be able to take down the Dodgers. I mean, if they add Kyle Tucker to that lineup, my God.
Or Murakami.
Yeah, or both. Screw it, maybe
or both.
They could add both and just that's cool too. That's whatever.
Hey. Hold on, Dwyer. Imagine this lineup next year: Will Smith at catcher, Freddie at first. You could throw Tommy Edman at second, Mookie at short, Munetaka Murakami at third, Teoscar in left, Andy Pages in center, Kyle Tucker in right, Shohei as your DH, Yamamoto as your ace.
Nuts, man. It's insane. It's really nuts. Out of everybody, at least Clayton Kershaw, he gets a second ring. He might be getting carried, but at least he gets a second ring.
Who cares? I love me some Kershaw. That's the one thought.
Great dude.
I mean, I love Freddie and Shohei.
And
Mookie.
Oh, they have Betts too. Did he even say him?
And Glass now I love. But like, I just hate the Dodgers organization.
I know. They're just being
So like,
good.
so like it's weird, like, because I'm rooting for those players. I like a lot of those guys. But just being a Rockies fan, you don't want to see the Dodgers succeed. You just don't want to see them succeed.
Hey, you're not the only fans that don't like the Dodgers. It's pretty much all of baseball.
It's most fans. Yeah, it's most fans.
But I mean, it is something you got to really just respect what they do there, man. I mean, it isn't like they just sign everybody and they don't develop at all. Like they literally have one of the best develop. Yeah, they have like the best development system there is too. Like they have like 3 outfielders in the top 50 in MLB prospects. It's nuts in the pipeline. Like, I mean, why weren't we just Dodgers fans when we were born? We should have been.
It'd be so much better.
Oh yeah,
so much more exciting.
I mean, literally,
like, I just think
every big free agent alive every time.
I just think because I'm a Patriots fan already. Why didn't I just go full Boston?
Oh yeah, Red Sox been nice.
Red Sox, some Bruins chips. I mean, screw the Celtics. Yeah. Screw the Bruins too. But like,
yeah, there's no hope for the Rockies.
It'd be
especially
like
Rockies.
There's no
You're
hope.
So screwed. I mean, hopefully you get one in your lifetime. That's really where we're at right now. You know?
Maybe the new GM hire will be.
Oh yeah.
The next Theo Epstein.
He's gonna go sign He's gonna go sign all the big time pitchers and yeah.
We're getting Kyle Tucker. Look out. Kyle Tucker, Pete Alonso.
Jackson Holiday will be up. What a lineup.
Ethan Holiday.
Ethan. Yeah, the Orioles.
Yeah, the other guy's with the Orioles.
Yeah.
He was tied for the Orioles team leading home runs with 17.
Really?
That was their team leading bombs.
That's
this year.
How bad is Gunnar Henderson this year?
Gunnar, Westberg, and Holiday all had 17 bombs. Gunnar was hurt, missed like a month, but he still did not have that great
What a
season.
awful year for him. Yeah. I know. I mean, Rutschman. It sounds like he's going to be the biggest guy trade this offseason.
Could be,
because they're just not going to pay him. But I don't blame him. He's been bad,
and you just got Basayo there.
Yeah, exactly.
Ready to come up.
He looks a beat. He didn't get any time, did he? Or did he get a little bit?
I think he got a little bit in September, if I remember.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's going to be the real deal, man.
Yeah.
Next, Cal Raleigh, kind of watch out.
Your favorite player, Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, baby, got knocked out. Yeah, baby. No, for real, though, I do love Cal Raleigh because, it's funny to me, watching him play. Because he isn't, his ego is just, he's the funny, he's look, one of us. He's just I guess I'm just hitting nukes. I don't know. I'm just hot, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's literally how he goes with everything. Which it would have been cool to see him in the World Series, but honestly, I feel like the Blue Jays, they measure up better against the Dodgers than the Mariners would have.
I think so, but also I don't know because that Mariners pitching staff I think is really good. But I think that you're right. That offense, I think,
that lineup
just too weak.
Match. Yeah.
No, man. So. For sure. Well, Dwyer, I think that's all I got for today. If you got us anything else.
No. Finally, the end of the year, man. For MLB. So.
Yeah.
And there's lockdown coming. It's just I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Hey, big World Series time. Hopefully, we get a long series, 7 games. We got shafted with only 5 games last year, and really only one of them being that good. Mm-hmm. So let's get a good World Series this year. Hopefully the Jays pull it off. But you and me both, we have the Dodgers in 6. Thank you all for watching today's episode of the Untouchaballs podcast. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you have not already. Like this video, comment down below as well. Who do you think's coming out on top in the World Series and who's your MVP pick as well? Turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload of the Untouchaballs podcast. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all next time.